Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I will be sharing with you my second episode to Creating with a Purpose. This was a personal challenge that I have with myself, and it basically means that what I'm going to do is get in my craft room and start creating. It doesn't matter if I do a layout, a card, a tag, some mixed media, whatever. I'm just going to have fun and create. I hope that this series inspires someone to go into their craft space and begin to create. I hope that it also jumpstarts some mojo in some crafters who may be sitting back and just have lost their way. So today I am going to show you guys some very simple cards. And when I was creating these cards, I was thinking about using supplies that you have in your stash. I was thinking about the new crafters who are just trying to find their way and trying to find things that they have that is inexpensive, that they can create beautiful handmade cards and not feel intimidated. You know, I have been there. I love simple cards. I also love to over embellish my cards sometimes. If you follow me, you know exactly what I mean. But sometimes you don't have to do all that, guys. And I'm going to show you 4 cards that I created. And again, I hope that this inspires you. Please leave a comment below. Let me know if you are enjoying this series by giving me a thumbs up. And this series will air every Friday. And I will also do some giveaways along the way. So stay tuned for that. So without further ado, let me jump in and share with you the first card I created. This is the very first card I created, guys. As you can see, I kept this very, very simple. All I did was double matted some paper, and I love this little fun size card. This is a 4.5 by 5 card, and all I did was I used a punch to punch out some circles there, just in different papers. They were actually scrap papers, and so I used a 1.5 punch and just punch some circles out. I had a punch in my stash by Martha Stewart. I also pulled that out so that I can add just a little bit more embellishment, keeping it simple just with adding paper. I have a wood veneer heart that I just put at the bottom. I simply stamped hello. This was also a piece of scrap paper that I had, and I used another punch. I used this punch here, and this is one of my favorite punches here by Fisker, and I simply just punched out this little element to add to the card. I used 110-pound cardstock, and guys, this cardstock that I'm using is at Joann's, and sometimes they have it on sale like 3 for $5, and it's 110, very sturdy cardstock. So I added some paper in the inside, and this is the completed card. Very simple. I popped the little circles up just to give it a little bit dimension, but again, as you see, I didn't use a lot of embellishments or anything. I just kept it very simple. So that's the first card. The second card that I created is this card here. Guys, as you can see, this all was created with just paper. Pattern paper. I played with stars and stripes and simply just layered the cardstock sideways and adhered it. And then I stamped hello and just added a heart-shaped enamel dot to that card. The inside is complete. I just simply added some cardstock to that, and that is this card. Very, very simple. It's not over embellished. This can go in a regular size envelope and sent out in regular mail without, adding additional postage. So this is another way that you can create a simple card to send out. Okay, the second card, or the third card, I'm sorry, that I created was this fun card here. I had fun with this. Again, let me show you the stamp that I used. This is $1. Well, I think they're $1.50 now at Michael's, and so I used a very inexpensive stamp. Again, the same card size. I colored this with my Copics, but if you don't have Copics, you can use colored pencils. You can also use watercolors. Recollection have a brand at Michael's that runs $4 and something, so you can use a coupon. And then I added some Wink of Stella to the pineapple. Now, let me tell you, this was a mishap, okay? But I like how it turned out. I was adding the Wink of Stella, but as you can see, it kind of faded out the pineapple. And then I was like, I really like that. It kind of looks like a pineapple when you get a pineapple from the store. So I like how that turned out. I added a bow with enamel dots. Again, just played with paper. Added a doily. Used that very same stamp, guys, that I had in the first 2 cards to add to this. And this polka dot paper was simply some paper left over from a project. And then the inside, I just completed it with this. This card is complete. All I'll need to do is add a message in the inside and send it to someone if I need to. And then my last card, oh, I love this card here. So stinking cute. I love the gold and the white and cream. All I did for this is pulled out my embossing folders. I have so many embossing folders that I really need to start using. And so I pulled this one out, and let me show you the embossing folder that I used. I use this embossing folder here. This is an Anna Griffin embossing folder. I love this. It is so pretty. I love the weave effect of that embossing folder. And so I simply added a border there. This is some washi tape I had in my stash. I used a Martha Stewart punch. So as you can see, guys, I pulled out things that I already had that pretty much is collecting dust and just sitting there, and I was able to use those things. This is a flower from Michael's in the $1.50 bin, and this is all the front entails. I can go back and add a sentiment if I want, or I can just simply add a message in the inside. And so this is the paper that is in the inside. Again, I love how simple this card is. So guys, you can create beautiful handmade cards without, going in and breaking the bank with trying to, buy a lot of supplies. And I hope, guys, that you were inspired with these cards. Again, if you follow me in this series, you do not have to create anything unless you want to. And if you do, please tag me, send me a private message, or leave me a comment and let me know. I would love to see how you recreate these cards. And till next time, guys, I will talk to you in my next video. Bye now.